college professors, actors, corporate professionals, sex workers, African American women, Hispanic women, Asian American women, Native American women, Caucasian women, Jewish women, okay? At first, women were reluctant to talk. They were a little shy. But once they got going, you couldn't stop them. Women secretly love to talk about their vaginas. They get very excited.
Well, I got a call from the producer of the show in New York, and he was interested in doing a 5-week run at the Apollo Theater with the author of the show, Eve Ensler. And I sort of made a deal where I would rent the Apollo Theater to him for those 5 weeks if I would have the rights to do it for the 3-person version, which is what is playing at the Apollo Theater now.
Vagina, vagina. It doesn't matter how many times you say it. Vagina, vagina. It never sounds like a word you want to say. If you try to use it during sex, trying to be politically correct, darling, could you please stroke my vagina? You kill the act right there.
I find it to be an interesting challenge to go out and speak on a subject that is normally met with anywhere from discomfort to outright embarrassment and shame, as if a woman's body is something to be disgusted by unless it's wearing a string bikini or nothing at all, or, you know, but to be able to speak of it not just in clinical terms but in loving terms, that this is what it is and this is how women feel about themselves.
Some people get what they expect, most people don't. They really don't know what to expect before they come in, unless they've read the book, and some people haven't, or unless they've seen it before, and some people come back 3, 4, or 5 times. Since we change actresses all the time, and sometimes the actresses change every 3 to 4 to 5 weeks or whatever, some people like to see different performances because every actress delivers a character that may be slightly different in some way, and that's interesting.
Some of the monologues are based on one woman's story, and some of the monologues are based on several women's stories surrounding the same theme. And a few times a good idea became an outrageous one. This monologue is based on one woman's story, although the subject came up in every interview and was often fraught. The subject being hair.
They are going to, in a way, learn a lot. Because there's a lot in these pieces from the interviews that Eve Ensler did that are just very telling and very revealing and informative about women and life and everything, and sex. It's beautiful. And I think all the men should come. You'd be a fool not to.
My first and only husband hated hair. He said it was cluttered and dirty. He made me shave my vagina. It looked puffy and exposed and like a little girl. This excited him.
A high school boy came, and I heard tell of it through someone that he said he really enjoyed it. He said, "Mom, I learned a lot about women." So it's sweet, you know. Yeah, it's great. So a lot of men come too. People think it's only for women. It's not. Definitely not.
I stand out in the lobby when people walk out, and I hear people say, "That was really great. God, that was fun." I've never laughed so hard in my entire life. I was on the floor. I was screaming, things like that. And I don't think they really expected. I don't think they really knew what to expect. Because usually here is that they didn't know what to expect, but they heard it was really good.
I think that women probably walk away taller, feeling good, and I think men probably walk away hopefully with a little vagina envy, the way, you know, women have always been labeled with penis envy for all these years. Maybe some men walk out of here going, that's a really cool thing to have.